What's up, T&V fam? Welcome back to T&V Nation. Welcome to today's edition of Vaughn's Kitchen. Welcome to Vaughn's Kitchen. So today, y'all, we throwing away the noodle packets. We making our own ramen noodle sauce, our own chili oil, basically. So y'all tune in. I'm about to show y'all how I did this. This was inspired by That Dude Can Cook. So y'all make sure y'all go over and check out his channel and all his recipes and all that. But before you do that, check out how I'm about to make my own ramen seasoning. So first things first, y'all, let me tell y'all some of these seasoning vegetables we about to be putting up in here. We got some garlic, we got some shallots, we got about a thumb-sized thing of ginger, and we got some shallots, green onions. We got some green onions, scallions, whatever you want to call them. Let's get them prepped up, and then we're gonna slice them up and get them ready to go. So we're gonna slice these kind of rough. They don't need to be diced up or anything. We will be able to eat them, but they'll be big enough that anybody who doesn't want to eat them can just not put them on their noodles, you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna take this ginger, get the skin off. I know some people do this with a spoon. I don't think I've ever done this with a spoon, y'all. I know the spoon's supposed to make it easier to just get the skin off, but I've never done that. Okay, and then we're gonna roughly dice this ginger. Now he did it in a real neat kind of way, where he sliced them into thin strips, kind of julienne first. Then he diced those julienne pieces. I'm doing kind of a rough chop, which I'm then gonna turn into a dice. Okay, y'all, so let's toast up our aromatics. I got this skillet heating up right here. We're gonna go in with a cinnamon stick, our star anise, and Szechuan peppercorns, y'all. That's gonna give it that numbing. Wow, y'all smell that. Y'all smell that. So we're just gonna leave these to toast up. And let's go back over to our veggies. Okay, now I done smashed my garlic all up, y'all, so I'm not gonna be able to give you those neat slices like That Dude Can Cook did. But hey, it's gonna taste the same. So we're gonna end up having to do a rough chop. He did like a slice. We're gonna do a rough chop. Now it's time for these shallots, y'all. Okay, so y'all, I actually have never used shallots. Anyway, he did a julienne of them, so that's what we're gonna do. Julienne these bad boys. Let's check our toasted veggies over here, our toasted stuff. That's good and toasty, that's toasted enough. Let's pull that off of there and let that cool down. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm all thrown off. Some cloves were supposed to be toasted also, and I didn't do that. So I'm not gonna turn the heat back on. I'm just gonna add them to the hot pan and let them toast a little bit. Okay, y'all, so let's start adding this stuff to our jar. All right, we're gonna start with some pepper flakes. Some sesame seeds. Salt. White pepper. MSG. Now he said this is optional, y'all. The MSG is optional. I've never cooked with MSG. And y'all remember for the longest, they were going back and forth about whether MSG is bad for us or actually MSG is okay. A lot of the Chinese and other Asian restaurants still use it. And since the hype has died down, they don't feel the need to put on their menus anymore. We use MSG and all this kind of stuff. But we're gonna see what this hitting on. Okay, so let's shake this up. Let's get this nice and incorporated. And then we're gonna add in our toasted spices. Let's add our toasted spices. And our green onion. Blend that. That's a lot of green onion, y'all. Okay, now let's get our shallot, garlic, and ginger all fried up. That's the last step, y'all. Okay, we're going in with 2 cups of avocado oil, which is the oil he recommended, and thankfully that's the oil I try to use the most when I cook. But avocado oil and olive oil, y'all. I try to avoid canola oil and vegetable oil because they're more processed. I know. I've been cooking with vegetable oil and canola oil all my life, and ain't nothing wrong. Hey, you do you. Y'all, he was very specific about these oil temperatures, so we're gonna try to respect that because we don't want to burn up our aromatics, do we? I'm gonna try to bring this oil up to about 325. I'm gonna go ahead and put these shallots in here. Now you want to watch them because you do not want to burn them. Okay, but you want them to get kind of toasted up. Keep moving them around so you can see them. Y'all feel like this too much work? You rather just use your packets? Feel free to do that. But if you want to try this, I'm gonna let you know what it tastes like, y'all, because it might be worth it. Y'all see how nice and golden brown they're getting? Okay. I don't want to burn them up, so let's get them off. I'm gonna bring another pot over here, and we're gonna pour this through this strainer because we're gonna reuse this oil for the other stuff. So while that oil is heating back up, we're gonna add these fried shallots to our jar. Now let's take it back over to our pot here because we're going in with the garlic. Same thing. Now he said bring this up to 300. I'm going with the whole in the interest of time approach, y'all. I'm trying to get this done. The same thing. Get that golden brown. Alright, y'all, that's good for the garlic. Again, we don't want to burn it up. Let's bring this other pot back over here. See that toasted garlic? Add that to your jar. Same process with the ginger. Now, while that ginger is frying up, y'all, we're gonna add some Chinese black vinegar. Add that right on into the jar. Okay, y'all, this ginger is ready to go. So you're supposed to pour the ginger with its oil and all in there, but I'm gonna pour this ginger off because I don't, just in case that's too much oil. I don't want to overflow the jar. Okay, toasted ginger going in, and then we're gonna add our oil. Is that sizzle satisfying, y'all? overflow the jar? Okay, so let's stir this up just a little bit, just to mix everything together. Hot chili oil, y'all. Hot chili oil. Okay, so let's get us some noodles together. We're gonna heat up some noodles so we can try this. Let y'all know, is it worth throwing away your packets? All right, y'all. Let's add some of this to these noodles. This is still hot. You're really supposed to let it cool down, but like I said, we got stuff to do. Get a little green onion in there. I feel like I need a strainer because I don't want all these cloves and stuff in my noodles. Pour some of this oil in there. Yeah. All right, y'all. We about to taste this. Is it gonna be the packets or the homemade? We're about to find out.
Hot.
It needs some more seasoning.
It probably has to sit a while for all the seasoning to marry together. It's very bland.
Yes. So y'all, we're gonna have to let that sit a while. And we'll come back and do a second taste test after it's sat for we ain't gonna eat noodles again today, so it's gonna be, it might be tomorrow, so
Yeah.
we'll let y'all know. But I think this is gonna be good, y'all.
I think so too. I think after it sits, it's gonna be good.
I mean, look at it. Look at all that stuff in there. We'll see y'all later.
The next day.
All right, y'all. So this is what it looks like the next day. It's been sitting in the refrigerator. That oil has gotten congealed. All the stuff is congealed up in there. Our hope was maybe after sitting for, after being left to sit, that it would actually have a little more flavor. We're about to find out, y'all. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised. Okay. I taste a little more, y'all. It's a little more seasoned, but it still needs some. So this is not a complete replacement for your seasoning packets and your noodles, unfortunately.